sandbox, as I like to say, kind of like us being here, be respectfully disruptive. You know the sandbox, you know the borders, build your castles, break them down, rebuild them, have some fun. But instead of sand, it's carbon fiber, it's horsepower, it's oils, it's all the consumables.
Look, disruptors have an enormous place in motorsport. After all, we're celebrating 60 years of Gordon Murray. He was the ultimate disruptor. Do things differently. Oh my God, he did. So we'll celebrate his late today, but let's get now, there is no such thing as a traditional drift car, but just like the introduction of horses to horsepower, people are like, wait, what are you doing here? What is this? From a Harley Davidson. Incredible. All these guys, again, this is specially curated, so thank you to the Duke of Richmond, thank you to obviously GRRC, just the community has been nothing but tremendous. So if you're here in the building, either this year or next year, right this year and specifically, we're down in the arena or the cathedral area, 5 of the vehicles are down there, Mad Mike is up near the Red Bull vehicles, come say hi, high fives and handshakes. If you're just scratching your head, come ask. It's like anything, you'll never know it all the books in a Harry Potter library, you'll never know it all, just ask the owner, right? I mean, you look at Fiats to 2 wheels to 4 wheels to 1 wheel. What the heck is this thing? All you need to do is ask the owner, right? Right. Jared Deander, the Wall of Sound, thank you so much for joining us in this, because it has been just we talked yesterday about drinking for breakfast. It has become such a part of the show. I think that but I will tell you, to put on and put smiles for miles, Ryan Turk found his 3X GTE Toyota powered now. You can see the wide body on the corner. Works, Ryan Turk, now we're Radbull. This is humble. This vehicle is
23.2. Tom Williams just behind them with 232.2. And yeah, a name that you may be thinking, hold on, that's not quite right in the driving seat. Martin Vidago, our world champion co-driver with Hyundai, is behind the wheel of a brand one car today. And he is third fastest so far this morning with a time of 2.
One more.
Improved on its predecessor, pioneering ground effect aero.
Absolutely, it was
Reigning Formula 2 champion from Brazil. Got his first win a couple of times, a couple of weeks ago.
History, always so important. We've also got we've got Felipe Massa about to come up the hill as well. So we are seeing some of the wonderful machinery from To show what they can demonstrate with these amazing machines, but the amazing control that we can see as well. Doing such a fantastic job this year in the championship. I'm not sure he's actually driving it at the moment.
When he's down on screen, so let's well, as the feature is Father Gwyndapp, but has taken it to amazing levels, and so it's very lucky to have him.
Yeah, well, it's lovely to see Alvin Evans out as well, because he has done such a great job so far this year. Still a long way to go in the World Rally Championship, of course. We're only about halfway, slightly less. But he has started the season extremely effectively with a couple of wins, but being up there pretty regularly. So let's see how this goes. For Toyota, it could be a chance to continue in the way that they did last year. Now, we've got the other version now. This is the WRC2, the slightly less potent, but it looks as though it's going to be very entertaining.
Looked like a co-driving error there, left, right, but it was just about using all the incredible, the computer brains in the cars with the suspension bend. That's what we've been talking about off there. These are just serious business here.
Camo is driving this. Danny who's driving this one, has a really great display and really enjoying the throw of it around. They're not quite the same level as the WRC1, but when you look at it being thrown around, it always looks as though there's a bit more suspension movement in it.
Definitely. But most people, if they got into that sort of wobble, would lose it. But that's the skill of Sami Pahari. So up through Moulcom he goes, and then into the dark by the Flint Wall. But we have some other really, really extreme vehicle. I mean, this little batch seems to be the batch of what can you do with your suspension. When it comes to the vehicles that will compete on the Dakar Rally, you know, they are just super, super extreme. So much engineering to do what they do.